Hello Warriors fans, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss Warriors first-hand news and leave your like to strengthen the channel. Jonathan Kuminga, the Golden State Warriors' number 7 overall pick in the 2021 draft, has made major strides in his development in his sophomore season. Unfortunately, we haven't seen that during Golden State's troubling first 2 games against the Sacramento Kings in the first round of the playoffs, as the champs have fallen down into an 0-2 hold. Funny, it was just a month ago that the champs witnessed one of Kuminga's most consistent stretches in his young career. Per Ron Kroichik of the SF Chronicle, the Golden State Warriors remain without forward Andrew Wiggins, but they can find some solace in this. Jonathan Kuminga is taking a striking leap forward as the Warriors steam into the home stretch. They returned to Chase Center on Friday night to open a 4-game homestand against Philadelphia. Kuminga arrived fresh off an impressive road trip, during which he averaged 16.2 points and shot 62.3% from the field. Leave your like on this video to keep up to date with everything that happens at Warriors. Thanks. Continuing. A striking leap forward, folks. But what struck me is how little game time he's seen so far in this first-round series against the Sacramento Kings. In a piece by Monty Poole entitled, "Kuminga Vows to Bounce Back from Poor Game 1 vs Kings," there was a key quote from Kerr about Kuminga's rough outing the first night of his playoff tilt. "He did some good things," Coach Steve Kerr said Sunday. "Jonathan gives us another athletic defender to put on the point of attack, whether it's Deron, or Malik Monk. We can utilize him in a number of ways. But I'd like to see him rebound. He didn't have a rebound last night, and that's got to be a focal point for him and for our whole team." In Game 2, Kuminga played 4 minutes and grabbed a rebound. And this is in a game that Draymond Green, Kevon Looney, and Andrew Wiggins all had 5 fouls, getting sat down with foul trouble. His fellow lottery draft pick Moses Moody soaked up 8 minutes, grabbing 5 rebounds in his time. Perhaps that's a part of the reason the Warriors tied the Kings in rebounding in Game 2 after being dominated on the glass in the first contest. But Green has been suspended by the NBA's head of operations, a man who once worked 3 seasons for the Sacramento Kings before leaving for his current job in 2022. His name is Joe Dumars, and he's an NBA legend who also once played with the Detroit Pistons, one of the most physical and shenaniganical teams in NBA history. Man who once worked 3 seasons for the Sacramento Kings before leaving for his current job in 2022. His name is Joe Dumars, and he's an NBA legend who also once played with the Detroit Pistons, one of the most physical and shenaniganical teams in NBA history. When you think of the 90s Bulls, you think of Michael Jordan and winning, and, oh yeah, definitely Scottie Pippen too. It's not easy being the second best guy on the best team, though I'm sure it's better than being the second best guy on a terrible team. And everything is made harder when your injuries aren't taken seriously, your contract negotiations are put off, and your GM likes Tony Kukoc more than you. What could Scottie Pippen do but demand trades and bench himself during the playoffs? Move over championship trophies, you're blocking our view of beef. Apparently Green's wrestling stump on Sabonis and screaming at the fans afterward was so outrageous that he needs to be banned from the court tomorrow night. But that does open up about 30+ minutes for other Warriors to step up, like the aforementioned 6'8" freak athlete Mr. Kuminga. In 9 games that Green missed during the regular season, Kuminga averaged 13.8 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists in 29.5 minutes per game. His best game during that stretch came in a December contest against the Utah Jazz, when he scored 25 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists in 29 minutes. Put your opinion in the comments, as it is very important for Warriors. I update you at any time with the latest news from Warriors.